Well,
to
our
digest.
intestines squeeze the poop in the right direction.
Or like the food.
Well,
it's in the
well, yeah,
intestine.
well, it still goes to be a turd. Hey, welcome back, week 26. Well, we'll just get to it.
For a few days before Monday, I just wasn't feeling right, and they kept putting monitors on me, and it was saying no contractions every time. And I was on the monitor for like 5 hours before I went to bed on Sunday night, and they even upped my medicine to stop contractions. And I woke up Monday morning and bleeding pretty significantly.
So she called me.
So,
I drove down.
yep. And then by the time when Josh got down, I mean, I wasn't really having contractions. They had me on magnesium and they did a steroid injection. And I thought, oh, well, this is doing really good. No contractions, nothing. And then I had a gush of a lot of blood, and I was 8 centimeters dilated, so they said they had to deliver, and it's good they did, because our baby boy, baby C, we named Wyatt Allen. Allen is a family name on my side, so anyways, his placenta was separating from my uterus, and it was causing me to bleed quite significantly. So they took me to the emergency room and they did a spinal, and I wasn't numbing fast enough. Like, they needed to get in there as soon as possible, and I just wasn't numbing fast enough, so they put me under.
Allison went into labor Monday morning, and we had Ryan and Wyatt, and they got a tube in Ryan, but she was just too small. They couldn't save her.
She was alive for an hour and 45 minutes. So basically with Ryan, they were doing chest compressions for 45 minutes, trying to wait until I woke up so that we could say our goodbyes.
So I've got some videos of Ryan and some of Wyatt. We don't know which ones we want to post yet, but I'll put those at the end of the video. So Wyatt was born at 1 pound 13 ounces. He's in the NICU. He's doing fine. Well, as fine as a preemie can do. He was doing actually a little better. I don't know what the medicine's called. What's it called?
The surfactant.
Surfactant. I don't know. They put it in the lungs to help expand it. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but they didn't even have him on the ventilator after.
Yeah, he came off of the ventilator the evening he was born.
And so
he was off of it until about 72 hours, I think.
So usually they got to give him another dose of surfactant in about 12 hours. You got to wait 12 hours to do it.
Between 12 and 24.
So the doctor said he's doing so well that he's right on that verge of should he give him the surfactant or not. And he's just doing so well that he would hate not to give it to him, and so many days down the road wish he had. So today, which is Thursday, they decided to do it, and he just started going downhill just a little bit. Nothing out of the ordinary. They expected it.
He's had a mommy, daddy, and Wyatt have had a rough day, so he's been resting a lot today.
He's had blood transfusion. They have to draw blood so many times. He just can't keep up with it.
Yeah, preemie babies, for those of you guys who don't know, aren't able to regenerate their blood very well, or make new blood like we can. So that has to be replenished. So that he's had a couple blood transfusions. They do 2 in a row, kind of like they do one, give a little, like a 6-hour break or something, and then they do another. So our little pumpkin is worn out.
He's hanging in there.
The NICU nurses just love him. He's really, really sweet, and they said he sleeps really well. He has a way of letting you know, like, when he's not really liking something, and they say he's pretty opinionated. That not crying or being a bad boy. It's just they say he acts like he's further along gestationally than what he actually is.
Ryan, we said our goodbyes today. We sent her to the funeral director. She's going to be cremated. She's going to be put with her sister, Dawson, same urn. But she got online today and ordered some Molly bears. They're just teddy bears that weigh what the baby weighed when they were born. So you could have them around, same, I don't know, dress them up, put them in pictures, whatever, just something to remember them by. And then you might notice we're not in a hospital bed anymore. She got discharged today. Is it discharged?
Yeah.
How come that sounds weird? Anyways, she got kicked out.
No, I think that they knew I was still going to be in the hospital, and so they probably, if I wasn't going to be in the hospital, I probably would have stayed longer, because I'm still, I'm in a lot of pain. When they cut into me with the C-section, I had a very large clot in my uterus from that placenta. So I'm just really sore. And then the best thing for preemie babies is mother's milk. It kind of goes in the order of, my milk is awesome for him, the antibodies, the nutrition, like it was number one good thing to help him. And second would be like a donor milk if I can't produce milk. And then the third would be formula. They almost never want to use formula on a preemie baby because it's too hard on their belly. So I don't know how many people are familiar with breastfeeding, but when you first breastfeed, you get what's called colostrum. It's like a sticky honey substance, and we got quite a bit on our first attempt. And what they do for him, because they tried to feed him a couple days ago, because they thought he was doing so well and he's being a big boy, so they tried. And preemie babies, their intestines aren't really they just really aren't wired yet.
Well,
to
our
digest.
intestines squeeze the poop in the right direction.
Or like the food.
Well,
it's in the
yeah,
intestine.
well, it still goes to be a turd, but theirs is sporadic, so it might push it this way and push it back,
It like swishes back
like
and
a
forth,
washing
they
machine,
say.
so it can work its way back forward, either way. And his was kind of doing that, so they had to
postpone the feedings for a little bit. People ask, okay, how is he getting nutrition? Well, they give nutrition through IV, so he's getting it through his umbilical cord. He likes to hold your fingers. He's just a really sweet boy, and he has 2 little angels sitting over him and watching him, and we just have to hope that his sisters are gonna kind of take good care of him.
They kind of have a cool thing here at the hospital. They've got like a camera, so you can log in and watch live feed. It's kind of choppy. It doesn't stream smoothly, but you still get to keep an eye on him. But we'll only give that to certain people. We're not going to give it to everybody, of course. And back to the bedroom. We're actually still at the hospital. They've got family rooms, or what do you call them? It's kind of like
called-
Ronald McDonald but
Oh, it is through Ronald McDonald House. So basically, Ronald McDonald House has their main house. It's located a little bit far away, and it's not over on this side of town. So Ronald McDonald House wanted to do something for parents here at the women's hospital. So they took an old doctor's office and like converted the rooms into little bedrooms, and it's parent rooms, and it's free, and it's very nice for a free room for sure. And so this is where I'll be living for the next few months, and community bathroom and community kitchen. It's kind of like their old break room they converted into a kitchen. I don't have an oven, but we have a microwave, and we can make it work for a little bit. And those of you wondering, like, okay, when are you going back to work? To answer your question, I'm not even thinking about that right now. Right now, I know Josh has to go back to work, but Wyatt needs me here. I'm having a little bit of trouble even leaving the hospital.
plus she's got a pump. She pumps every 2 to 3 hours, and milk's not quite coming in full or strong yet.
Hey, I got a lot today though.
But it's gonna be shooting out of there in no time.
Yeah, they had me go down to the NICU and pump with Wyatt. We haven't gotten to hold him yet. Our parents won't be able, like, no family will be able to see him until he's discharged, which is kind of sad. But anyways, they suggested I go down there and pump, while holding his hand or something like that.
To try and get some of that milk action.
Yeah, and it was like one night I went and did that. Then all of a sudden the next morning I was getting some milk. So he can't eat it anyways now, but I feel like, it's like doubled. Pretty much every feeding it's been doubling, or every pumping it's been doubling. So we're really happy about that because we feel a little bit helpless. And so it feels really good to be able to do something that's going to help him. I got to change Wyatt's diaper today.
You got her some baby poop action.
Yes, he had his first bowel movement this morning, so that was really special, and I was really surprised when the nurse asked if I wanted to take his temperature.
It's like a little rabbit turd.
Well, he's little. He's itty bitty.
He is itty bitty.
So,
hardly any butt cheeks.
Yeah.
Still cute as a button though. He looks like his mom though.
Yeah, the first
That's why he's so good looking.
The first day I said, oh, he looks just like his dad. And of course they have the ventilator tube down, and they have
He had his face covered so he looked like me.
Well, all you could really see was like the nose, and you just couldn't see him very well. And then yesterday, was it? We went down there yesterday, and
after the blood transfusion.
Yeah, and he had his ventilator out, and he's been under the Billy lights. He didn't have his little like Billy light mask on. And I was like, I think he kind of looks like my family a little bit.
Like I said.
So, and we can't tell if he's going to have blonde hair or...
He's got my feet though. So
yes,
if I gave him anything, I gave him my feet.
They say he's doing very well, but anytime we know that they said that these setbacks were going to happen that we've experienced, and it still doesn't make you feel any better when you think your child's going to be the one child that doesn't have these setbacks. You're realistic, but you're optimistic, and so we have to be strong for him. But like I said, there's good days and bad days, and today was not a very good day.
We're still trying to grieve.
Yeah.
We haven't really had time.
We've kept every single card or gift that we've gotten because we want Wyatt to be able to see how much he was loved. So if you did send something and you have that old address,
We'll get it.
we'll get it. So we had some people that were concerned about that. So aside from that, it's like a bittersweet. We love him so much already, but we still need continued thoughts because he's got a really long road. We're not looking at coming home until probably at least June, but they say his normal due date, 40-week due date, which is July 6th. So it just depends on how well he does. But
All right. Thanks for following us. Might as well like, subscribe, share us, and as always, thanks for watching.